One beautiful sunny day, so go ahead and get out from the desk in terms of looking at velocity banking and what I'm doing. On a personal side, velocity banking has been able to definitely change my life and help me to increase and reduce the debt that I have, or even called leverage. Very few people have the opportunity and to be blessed with the second chance in life that I was given by God. So I'm going to continue to try to use it and educate as many people as I can about velocity banking. And doing velocity banking for key factors. Sorry about that. Hadn't been out in a while, so trying to get out and enjoy the sun, but definitely need to exercise a little bit more. But 4 key factors that I found in doing velocity banking and reducing my debt. If many of you remember, I initially started 2023 with about $350,000 in debt. Came across loan forgiveness that my wife helped me to finish and complete. So that wiped out about $150,000. As I continue to change and leverage my debt, I had about 13 credit cards. Went from 13 credit cards in 2023 to down to now owing 3 on the business side of velocity banking. So I'm continuing to make that happen. And 3-4 factors that I've come across as very important in doing velocity banking, and I talk to my clients and other individuals about. One is the line of credit. That's important in terms of how large of a line of credit you use for velocity banking. A second, and let me get my notes out. Sorry about that. Second, a second factor in terms of velocity banking is the income. How much of your income is coming in, and the third factor is in terms of your expenses. So in looking at your income, your expenses, that's going to equal what do you have left, or cash flow, and that's going to go a long ways in terms of how you're able to tackle your debt. In terms of velocity banking, when I started, my cash flow was a negative $2,500. I started with the credit cards, particularly a Wells Fargo credit card that I had with a limit of $7,500, and I was at the $7,550, so I was over the limit. So I started with that card by putting 1 or 2 of my bills onto the card, then dumping my paycheck on the card, and that helped in general. So then from there, I continued and I started using advance payment checks, convenience checks, and paying a fee in terms of how I use those items to reduce my debt. So after I've learned how to use the convenience checks and cash advance checks to reduce my debt, particularly through Navy Federal, I moved on to a prepaid card where I liquidated some of my income from the credit card onto the prepaid card, paid that, and utilized that to pay down some debt. So if you hear the geese in the background, they're really pumping it out. So there's quite a few families out here just wanting to get out and do something different in terms of just stretching the legs and looking at velocity banking. But I'm very happy with the results that I've come across so far in doing velocity banking in terms of my income going in, the line of credit, my expenses, that equals the cash flow. That cash flow would have a significant factor in terms of reducing other debt. the higher the cash flow, the higher you're able to get out of your debt. But I'm also calling it leverage. So what I have in terms of 3 properties, I was able to pay them off in about 15 months using velocity banking and leveraging debt. So in terms of the loans and other aspects that I had, that's very important. As a political economist, I've had the opportunity to look at government policies and see how these policies impact the average individual. But a part of this is also government's role, but also my role as an individual and my consumerism. I can consume now and hopefully have that ready for the next time. But it's so beautiful getting out and doing velocity banking, seeing families out, and hopefully to do more of this. Here's a as they come toward us, a family, and maybe this is the father here as they come across, but you can see the geese as they come. So velocity banking again has done well for me, giving me the freedom to do some of the things and some of the items that I want to do, get out to the parks and see things that are happening, and also teach others. Feeling very blessed that I've had this opportunity to support my family, support friends, but just try to help others. And sometimes you're not going to have the family and friends that may necessarily support you or have your same vision, but if you're looking for someone that you want to do velocity banking with, to serve as a mentor or a coach, or just someone to bounce some ideas out, definitely you have my contact number and my email. Please continue to watch, hit subscribe and like, and you have a great day. Bye bye everyone. So again, this has been hopefully one of your favorite political economists, if not the only political economist that's on YouTube doing velocity banking and trying to give you the personal and practical side, but also give you the academic and theoretical side and data in terms of how I am doing this in the real world. Okay, everyone have a great day. Bye-bye.